Hey Lacey, Miss Morphew here. Because you're going to be doing more academic writing, I thought I'd show you how I could easily edit this great content that I feel like you've taken me on your reflective experience and fix a few things. You got the heading with the right name and the page number, but if I triple click that, I could make it into Times New Roman. So if I go to Home, I see that sometimes the page number will go into Calibri or Arial. So you could make that Times New Roman 12 because that's what the rest of the paper is like. Then I'm clicking back on the page. Looks like it's like a weird spacing here. Feels certainly more than double space. So I'm going to highlight that and click this up and down arrow for line spacing. It says it's 2, but I think that if I go to the line spacing options page, it's doing auto there. So I'm thinking I'm going to make that a 0. And I'm going to click don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Actually, I may set that in just a second. Let's see if that changes that heading. Yeah, see how nice that is? Let's do that because right now you got an extra gap between your paragraphs and that will take up extra space. So that, I don't know if it'll do it or not. You've gone into 3 pages and we said don't make it more than 2 pages of content. I am going to look at your sources. Yeah, they look like they're sort of an extra gap too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm using my keyboard. I could just start at the bottom and scroll up and select it, but I'm going to do Command A. I'm on my Mac, so it's highlighted the whole thing. You can do Control A if you're on something that's not a Mac. Go back to your line spacing, go to the line spacing options, and make sure this is a 0 and a 0 so it doesn't indent anywhere, and don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Let's see what this does. Look how pretty that is. You still have your indents. Oh, you only had a couple more lines, and you'd make sure that your works cited was on its own page. So if I wanted to, I could edit to take a line or 2 out or a word or phrase that didn't fit, and then this guy wouldn't be into its 3rd page. I can go to the last word. Let's see, let's start right before the works cited and do insert and page break right here. And now it's on its own page. I don't know if that'll be helpful to you, but you're awesome. I know you're going to have to write more papers, and I thought that might be helpful to see. Enjoy the journey. Let me know if ever I can help.